How you guys doing today? I'm here to talk to you guys about the value of technology. A couple things we're going to go over today. We are going to go over what technology is, why it matters to us, why we value technology, and some of the instances where we despise technology. So first off, I'm going to start off with what is technology. The Merriam-Webster definition of technology is the use of science and industry, engineering, and etc. to invent useful things or to solve problems. Now, the word technology can be used in many different contexts. For instance, the most popular definition of technology is a machine, piece of equipment, method, or etc. that is created by technology. Now, it's weird to say that technology used to develop and create technology. And just keep this in mind because we'll go back over this later in the presentation. Next, I'm going to talk about why it matters to us. Technology today we're in a technological-driven world where almost everything and everyone is relying on some type of technology. More and more computational power is needed to serve our daily and future needs. Yesterday, if you think about, there was a maid that cleans. Today, there's a vacuum, and tomorrow there may be a robot that detects and cleans for you without any attending to. The possibilities are virtually limitless, and that is why technology is flourishing right now. Anything you or I can think of, there more than likely is a technological way that it can be done. And if it can't be done yet, just think of Moore's Law. And you may be wondering what Moore's Law is. It is an axiom of the microprocessor development, usually holding true that the processing power doubles about every 18 months, especially relative to cost or size. Now, if you take a look at the graph here, you can see just how fast technology is being developed and the power is greatly increasing as time goes on. And we'll go back to this slide again later in the presentation. So the big topic today is why we value technology. Some of the reasons are convenience. It helps us create jobs. It may be more dependent than a human being. There's medical advancements due to technology. And businesses also rely on technology as well. And a big thing also is that it extends our communication. So one of the number one reasons we invent technology is simply for our convenience. As you can see here, we used to have maps and atlases, and now we use our iPhones and our GPS to get around without much thought. Then we used to have the pen and paper. Then we had the typewriter, and now currently we use our laptops and computers to type any Word documents out, and we simply print them off. Now, we have robots today that help us do a lot of our jobs as well. For instance, this is the cleaning robot that I kind of mentioned earlier. There's also robots that allow doctors to communicate and evaluate patients without even being in the same continent. This robot down here currently assists the military in bomb disposal. So it's amazing some of the robots and computers that we have and the power that they possess. Technology also helps us create jobs. Computers need programmers, they need maintenance, they need developers. Google's Eric Schmidt said that healthcare, transportation, education, and creative industries like movies and music are all sectors that stand to benefit from growth in technology. As you can see here, there's a lot of people down in that scene there just to create a simple photo shoot or even a movie shoot. Technology may also be more dependent than a human. Today we use clocks, smartphones, PDAs as ways for us to adhere to a certain schedule and to keep track of time. Computers can also be programmed to perform a single job with precision. For instance, the picture down at the bottom is an assembly line of General Motors. You don't see any humans in that picture, just robots to manufacture those cars there. There are also a lot of medical advancements in technology. We have an MRI machine here. We have a lot of technology in this area here. For instance, the lights, the computers, the monitors, and also nanotechnology is standing to see one of the future medical advancements coming up. Businesses also rely on a lot of technology. The barcode, for instance, something as simple as that allows us to develop many different products and make it easier to ring them up. We also have the email for communication, of course, that's a big topic today, and also the simple cash register and scanner. And of course, the big topic for our class even is communication. There would be no way for us to communicate without technology today and be able to stay networked without around the world. So another part of this is why we despise technology. For a lot of people, it may be overwhelming. It replaces a lot of jobs. Some people think it's less dependent than a human. Not many people heard of this one, but the technological singularity is a scary part of technology. And it also may hinder communications. So a little bit of both sides here. As far as the overwhelming part goes, Mihaly Prokhorov, who is the owner of the Brooklyn Nets, he says computers provide too much information. It's really impossible to filter it. Yeah, he told 60 Minutes in an interview. So a lot of people can't keep up with all the information provided. Also, technology is being developed so fast that it may be hard and, again, overwhelming to keep up with it. New consumer products are launched about every 6 to 12 months. Technology also replaces a lot of jobs. And I like to focus on the top part of this chart here, which shows that the productivity of the U.S. is going up while employment is going down. So you can see how technology is being a big part of that there. And technology is also, or some people consider it's less dependent than human. I'm sure we've all had the problems with the printer breaking. A lot of people are familiar with the blue screen of death. And also, a lot of our phones do force close on us and cause us to stop usage of them. Now, the technological singularity, again, is another part that a lot of people aren't familiar with. But it's a point in time where artificial intelligence surpasses human intelligence. Technology also hinders communication. Travis Smiley, who is a PBS talk show host, ditched his cell phone because he believes that it gives him more face-to-face time with his employees. And machines also, as you can see, don't respond to us. They don't possess a brain or a heart to make difficult situational decisions. If it's not in the machine's programming, it basically doesn't exist in the machine. And that's the value of technology. I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation, and thanks for listening.